Yeah,
Hi, I
I'm
want to
here if you
ask
need it.
you some questions about how to build self discipline and stay focused. Can you answer me these questions?
Absolutely. I'd be happy to help with that. Feel free to ask me any questions you have about self
Okay, my
discipline and
first
focus.
question is what is self discipline and why is it important for success?
Self discipline is essentially the ability to control your impulses, emotions, and behaviors to achieve long term goals. It helps you stay committed to your plans and resist short term temptations. It's super important for success because it keeps you consistent and focused even when things get tough or when you don't feel like putting in the effort.
Okay, my second question is how does self discipline differ from motivation?
That's a great question. So, motivation is that initial spark or feeling that drives you to start something, and it can be really powerful in the short term. Self discipline, on the other hand, is what keeps you going when motivation fades. It's that steady, consistent effort you put in, even when you don't feel like it. In other words, motivation can get you started, but self discipline keeps you on track.
Okay, my next question is what are the biggest distractions people facing in staying focused today?
There are quite a few common distractions these days. One big one is digital devices. Social media, notifications, and then just browsing can really put us away. Uh, Other distractions include a lack of clear goals or structure, which can make it hard to stay on track. Environmental factors like noise or a messy workspace can also play a role. And then there's also mental fatigue and stress, which can make it tough to maintain focus.
Okay, my next question is how can you identify areas in your life that lack discipline?
A good way to identify areas that might need more discipline is to look at your habits and routines and see where you often fall short of your goals. For example, if you find yourself procrastinating on certain tasks, or if you consistently skip workouts or struggle with time management, those are signs. You can also reflect on your goals and see if there's a pattern of not following through. Keeping a journal or tracking your progress can also help highlight these areas.
Okay, my next question is how can setting clear goals improve your focus and discipline?
Setting clear goals is really powerful because it gives you a specific direction and purpose, which makes it easier to stay focused. When you know exactly what you're aiming for, it's simpler to create a plan and stick to it. Clear goals also help you measure progress, which can boost your motivation and discipline because you can see how far you've come. Plus, they help you prioritize your time and energy, reducing the likelihood of getting sidetracked.
Okay, my next question is what role does time management play in building self discipline?
Time management is a key component of self discipline because it helps you allocate your time effectively and avoid procrastination. When you plan your day and set aside specific time slots for tasks, you're less likely to waste time and more likely to stay on track. It also helps you break larger tasks into smaller, manageable chunks, making them less overwhelming and easier to tackle. Overall, good time management reinforces the habits that build self discipline.
Okay, my next question is how can you train your mind to resist short term temptations?
Training your mind to resist short term temptations is definitely a skill that can be developed. One effective way is to practice mindfulness, which helps you become more aware of your impulses and make more deliberate choices. Uh, Setting small, achievable goals can also help you build self control over time. Another strategy is to use the 10-minute rule, where you give yourself a short waiting period before giving into a temptation. Often the urge passes after a few minutes. You can also replace temptations with healthier habits and reward yourself for staying disciplined. Consistency is key.
Okay, my next question is what are some proven techniques to improve concentration?
There are several great techniques to boost concentration. One is the Pomodoro technique, where you work for 25 minutes and then take a 5 minute break. Helps maintain focus and prevents burnout. Um, Another technique is to eliminate distractions by creating a clutter free workspace and turning off notifications. Regular physical exercise also boosts brain function and focus. Practicing
Okay, my
mindfulness
last
or meditation.
question is how can you bounce back from setbacks without losing focus?
Bouncing back from setbacks is all about resilience. One key approach is to reframe the setback as a learning opportunity, which helps you maintain a positive mindset. It's also helpful to break down your larger goals into smaller, more manageable
Okay,
steps
thank you
so that
for your answers.
you're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you have any more questions or need anything else, just let me know.
No, thank you.